maybe we judge so much the celebrity, on social media. People tend to do like really easily because they just see the facade, and they don't know what it's behind. I love the way you tell at the beginning, the story through Jennifer Lopez character, this aspect that it's really important how you use words also on social media. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. And and it's obviously not about feeling sorry for a character who has that kind of wealth and fame, but it is understanding that they're still a human being who hurts when people make fun of them. And I think that's something that we, completely take for granted, especially when someone is that larger than life, that it still hurts, when the late night talk shows make fun of these people, that there is a loneliness to being at the top, that you can be constantly surrounded by people and still feel, very, very lonely. And it's that humanity that we were really striving for. Jennifer and myself talked about it a lot, is finding the humanity and not saying, oh, poor, famous, rich person, but really exploring, that vulnerability within a lifestyle that everybody thinks they want too.
It is a real thing. It used to be just the tabloids or the press, and now it's social media as well, which can be, even just as, if not even more anxiety provoking for people in the public eye. But I think that's what also makes this one a little bit more modern, is that you have that element in it of what that's like to have, a heartbreak and a huge embarrassment in front of the world, and how it travels so quickly. Like before it was like, oh, it's gonna come out, the story's gonna come out, this is what's gonna happen. Well, we'll see if it gets picked up. And it's like, there's no doubt. If something happens, somebody's gonna see it, they're gonna get it on camera, they're gonna talk about it, they're gonna share it. It's just like, and navigating that as a person in the public eye can be tricky. And especially when, difficult things happen in your life, like Kat suffers in the beginning of this movie, which I don't wish on anybody.
I think that would be lovely if people would glean that, not that this is a top cause, celebrities have feelings, but that we're all human beings and that there is someone on the other end of your thumbs, and, not seeing the person you're hurting has been, I think, detrimental, especially for like developing minds and stuff, because seeing that you hurt someone is how you learn to be kinder.
Oh, for sure. I also host a show called The Circle, which is a social media competition, reality competition. And so between that and then doing this movie where everything you put out there can be taken as something else, and people can really just roll with something so simple as just walking down the street with someone. You really have to take responsibility for what you share and how much you share, and also just know who you are all the time. Don't do or say anything that you can't back up, right, or support. So I think being around celebrities like Owen and J-Lo and Sarah teaches you a whole lot.